Hello friends and my dear student, myself Komal Walde from RBNB College, Sri Rampur, District Ahmednagar. So student, today we are going to discuss about the study of animal type cockroach. It is from subject biology standard 11th. Today we are going to discuss about the topic body division. In previous video we discussed about the external morphology as well as systematic position of the cockroach. Now today we are going to discuss that is the body parts of the cockroach. The body division of the cockroach is divided into three regions. The body division is divided into three regions, that is the head, thorax and abdomen. Head is attached to the right angles to the thorax by a flexible neck, and this neck is the movable, narrow and thin, again flexible. So student, now we start the first division of that cockroach, that is the head. The head, it is formed by the fusion of 6 segments. The head of the cockroach is formed by the fusion of 6 segments. It is triangular or the ovate in shape. It is triangular or ovate in shape. It is highly mobile due to the flexible neck. It is highly mobile due to the flexible neck, and it bears long antenna. There is the pair of long antenna, pair of the compound eyes as well as the mouth parts. These mouth parts is used for the chewing and the beating of food. So student, in the head of that cockroach, there is the first part of that head, there is the pair of antenna. It is also called as the feeler. The antennas of cockroach is also called as the feelers. They are filamentous, long segmented structure, and it is moved in all directions. The antenna of cockroach is moved in all directions. They are tactile, means it is used for the touch, as well as it is olfactory, means it is smell organ as well as it is touch organ of the cockroach. Again, it is useful in the locating the food material in the vicinity. Again, they are located in the membranous pits, which is called as the antennal socket. There are the pair of antenna. Next to the pair of antenna, there is the fenestrae. Fenestrae are also called as ocular spot. These ocular spot are white in color, and it is situated at the base of the each antenna. It is situated at the base of the each antenna, and they are appear as a white spot on the head. That white spot of the head is called as the ocular spot. These are the ocular spot. And next to the ocular spot or fenestrae, there is the compound eyes, a pair of compound eyes present in on the head of cockroach. It is dark in color, dark kidney shaped and paired structure placed on the lateral side of the head, and it is made up from the large number of open ommatidia. There is the large number of the ommatidia are present, and these are the each ommatidium is like simple eyes, and these are comparatively or these collectively ommatidia are structural and functional unit of the compound eye, each forming and the image of very small part of the visual field. Again, these ommatidia are present in the very group, and these are means thousands in number. In the single compound eye consists the thousands of the ommatidia, and each as a simple eye. Collectively, compound eye produce a mosaic image for that animal or for that cockroach. Now, in the head region, there is the mouth part. Okay, along with the antenna, fenestrae and compound eyes, there are mouth parts. 4 to 5 types of the mouth part of the cockroach is present. The cockroach has preoral cavity. The cockroach has preoral cavity in front of the mouth, and in which food is received. In this mouth preoral cavity or in this mouth, food is received. It is bounded for the chewing and biting type of the mouth parts. These are movable as well as segmented appendages. The mouth parts are the segmented appendages, as well as it is movable and each assist in the ingestion of the food. The mouth parts of the cockroach are comprised of, first one is the labrum. The labrum is called as the upper lip. The labrum of cockroach is work as a upper lip. It is a single flap-like movable part which covers the mouth from the upper side. That's why it is called as the upper lip of the cockroach. It forms an anterior walls of the preoral cavity. It is useful in the holding of the food during the feeding. Next to the labrum, there is the mandibles. Mandibles is pair in structure. These mandibles are called as the true jaw. Means it is true jaws because they are two dark, hard, chitinous structure with margins. They are present on the either side of the labrum as well as behind. It is present either side of the mouth behind the labrum. It performs the coordinated sidewise movement to cut and crush the food. It is useful for the cut and crush the food. This movement is effected with the help of adductor and the abductor muscles. Next to the mandibles, there are the pair of maxillae. There are the pair of maxillae. It is also called as the accessory jaw. The maxillae of the cockroach is also called as the accessory jaw. These are also called as the first pair of maxillae. These are situated on the either side of the mouth behind the mandibles. The maxillae are present behind the mandibles and it consists, each maxilla consists of the sclerites like cardo. The maxillary pulp acts as a tactile organ. There is the presence of pulp. This maxillary pulp acts as a tactile organ and it holds the food. It holds the food as well as it is help the mandibles for the mastication, and the maxillae also called as the it is also used for the cleaning of cleaning the antenna and front leg. Next to the maxillae, there is the labium. Labium, it is also called as the lower lip of the cockroach. It is again also called as the second maxilla. The labium is also called as the second maxilla, which covers the preoral cavity. It covers the preoral cavity from ventral side of the it is covered from ventral side and it is attached to the posterior part of the head. Again, it has a labial pulp which is three jointed and sensory in function. It is useful in the pushing the chewed food in the preoral cavity. It also prevent the loss of food falling from the mandibles during the chewing. Again, there is the presence of hypopharynx. This hypopharynx is tongue of the means it is its function is like a tongue in front of the labium, and between the first maxilla there is the presence of somewhat cylindrical single structure called as the hypopharynx. It is called next to the labium there is the hypopharynx. In front of the labium and between the first maxillae there are some cylindrical single structure which is called as the hypopharynx, and this hypopharynx is a tongue of cockroach. A salivary duct open into the open at the base of that hypopharynx, as well as lingua bears comb-like plates which is called as the superlingua, or either it is present either side. It is useful in the process of feeding as well as mixing of the saliva with food. These are the mouth parts of the cockroach, including labrum, mandible, maxilla, labium and the hypopharynx. Next to the head there is the second part of that cockroach, or the body division of cockroach consists the thorax. The thorax consists again legs, wings and the spiracle. The leg thorax is three segmented structure. Anterior thorax is called as the prothorax, middle mesothorax and the posterior metathorax. There is the three segmented structure are combined, that is the thorax, and thorax bears three pairs of the walking legs. These walking legs are ventrally and two pairs. Along with these three pairs of the legs, as well as there is the presence of two pairs of the wings, that is the forewings and hind wings. There are again three pairs of the leg. Now we moving on our next topic, that is the leg of cockroach. It is the leg of cockroach. There are the three pairs of the leg of cockroach are present on the ventral side. Three pairs of the walking legs are present on the ventral side. Each leg has 5 podomeres. These are the coxa, truncator, femur, tibia and the tarsus. These 5 podomeres are present in each leg. Tarsus is the last segment of the leg and it is made up of 5 movable segmented, which is called as the tarsomeres. The last tarsomere bears a pair of claws and cushion-like aurolium, which is useful in the clinging process. Next to the legs, there are the pair of wings are present in the cockroach. 2 pairs of the wings are called as the forewings and hind wings are present on the dorsal side of the body. The forewings are first pair of the thick, dark and leathery wings, which are protective in function, but hind wings are thin, broad, membranous, delicate and transparent. These are attached to the tergum of metathorax, which is useful in the flight, and hence these hind wings of the cockroach is also called as the true wings. Next to the wings, there is the spiracles. These are the series of a slit-like opening which is present either side of the body. In all, there are the 10 pairs of the spiracles are present, 2 on thorax and remaining 8 on the abdomen. The spiracles let the air into and out of the tubes, which is called as the trachea. And the next body division or body part of the cockroach, that is the abdomen. The abdomen of cockroach is elongated and made up of the 10 segment. It is made up from the 10 segment. Each segment has a dorsal tergum and the ventral sternum. Laterally, the tergum is jointed to the sternum by the soft cuticle called as the pleura. The posterior segment are telescoped, and due to this 8th and 9th terga get overlapped to the 7th. These 8th and 9th terga get overlapped by the 7th terga, and the 10th tergum project the backward. It is deeply notched. The 10th tergum also bears a pair of small, many jointed cerci. But in the male, the abdomen is narrow and tapering than the female. As well as in male, the 9th sternum also bears a pair of short, unjointed anal style. It is the body division of cockroach which included the head, thorax and abdomen. So student, we are discussed about the body division of cockroach, in which head there is the antenna, compound eyes, fenestrae and mouth parts. Thorax, there was the legs, wings and spiracle, and the 10th segment of the abdomen is present in the body division of the cockroach. In the next video, we will discuss the digestive system of the cockroach. Today we are stop here. Thank you.